following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. Listen to us on the dial or on Mixler
or
YouTube.
What?
You can watch us on YouTube.
You can watch us?
Yeah.
I didn't put the makeup on for this show.
Well,
you look pretty good.
They always
Thanks.
told me your face was made for radio. So.
Oh, yeah, or something else.
Yeah. We are at the Hampton Inn this morning, and joining us now is Coach Sokowski. Good morning, Coach.
Morning.
Tough game last night. Head over to U-High, playing on the big field at ISU. That had to be exciting for the kids to play in that type of environment.
Yeah, it was really cool, atmosphere and, really nice stadium, really, nice field there. And, it was definitely nice with the conditions that we were on turf.
Not the outcome you were looking for, but correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't get home until the second half, but were we up 14-0?
Yeah, we got out really hot, hit a couple of big plays early and, made a couple of big plays defensively early on in the game. Keon had a really long touchdown run on our second drive, and they had a busted coverage on, our first third down of the night. They blew a coverage, and Darren found Colby Glenn for a big play. Then we kind of finished that drive off, and then hit a big play, our first play of the next drive. Keon had a big touchdown run on a counter, and then, they kind of crawled back into it, got the momentum, and just couldn't really get it back.
Well, from what I saw on the second half of the game, they had a really good running back. Was their quarterback out?
No, he played.
He did play.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Somebody put out their false information.
Their fullback was out.
Their fullback.
Yeah,
No, he played. 34 was their guy all year. 34. The outside linebacker was out.
Yeah.
Their starting one was out. But, fullback played. Yeah, they were, they were on who we thought would be there was there.
Okay. Well, so a good game for the Raiders. Obviously, the score didn't indicate how good of a game it was. It kind of looked like maybe got gassed a little bit there in the fourth quarter. And when you got guys playing both ways, even though it is week 8, they're still going to get tired.
Oh, yeah. It's a physical game, too, which we knew they would, was going to be. They're, tough team, very, very fundamentally sound. And that was kind of what we told them all week is they're going to do what they're coached to do. And, they have a much larger roster. From my understanding, they got a bunch of kids that play other sports to come out, which that's going to do it.
Well,
when you get that,
get your athletes out, and you're going to have a better team. But Lincoln, nothing. Great season so far. Still have one left at Glenwood, but last night was one that you really wanted to get.
Yeah, obviously you want to get them all. But we
don't want that one or that one.
Yeah, but that was kids played really tough. They fought to the end. And we were kind of had our backs in the wall. Back to the corner at some points. We made some really big plays. Kenai had an 85-yard touchdown catch there.
Yeah,
we were in a really, really bad spot at that time, and kind of bailed us out of that. And we fought hard. We made big plays when we had to. Just unfortunately, they made more than we did.
I think the big turning point in the game where they kind of sealed it was they were fourth and I don't know how long. And was that a catch?
I don't know. I mean, obviously we couldn't see it from where we were at, and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah, I don't know that it was, but obviously they called a catch down at the 2-yard line. If you stop them on fourth, it's a whole different ball game. But unfortunately, the play went their way, and we just weren't able to recover, and time was on their side. So.
And that's kind of what it is. Kids played hard. They fought hard all night, and that's all you could really ask for at the end of the day. And happy, proud of their effort, and
pretty big athletic team you play there. That's a good football team.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I thought one of the keys in the beginning is you moved Keon down there from an outside linebacker end and started bringing him for pressure.
Yeah, I just brought an outside. Yeah, we just subbed out our outside linebacker, brought Keon in to get some pressure on the quarterback, and he had 2 sacks. And
nobody's going to block him. Like he was just coming. It was funny. He was there in a second all the time.
Yeah,
making plays from the backside.
Yeah, I thought it was a good part of our defensive plan. We were able to execute it. Played some man coverage, which we're trying to eliminate. One of their top receivers, number number one, and he only really had one catch there. And so yeah, kind of, things worked out. Just said they made more plays than we did, and that's kind of in high school football, at any football level, that's what it's going to come down to, is who makes the most plays, and they made more than we did.
Yeah, it looks like the second half we had a hard time getting our running game going, but the passing, you talk about broken coverage, another one late in the game. Where was that, Kanai, or was that
they were in coverage. Darren just threw a really, really good ball.
Yeah,
Kanai made a guy miss, and and you get his kind of speed on the edge.
Yeah,
and
once he got that break, he was gone.
Yeah.
How about Bunner pounding the ball last night?
Yeah, he ran very, very well. And that was something we thought going into the game was going to be good to us. Obviously teams are looking to take away your perimeter, so you got to run inside to run outside. And, that's where Peyton steps up, and he did a really good job. I think he had 88 yards, a little under 90 yards. So, yeah, it's a really good day. Had some really big runs on some inside traps for us, and it's nice to get that play going.
Week 8, Coach, 8 games under the belt. Boy, we talk about it every year. It just flies by.
Yeah.
It just seems like yesterday that it was the opening game, and, now we're 8 weeks into it with 1 to go, hopefully a couple more to go. Any indication right now where we stand in the playoff race?
No. I mean, it's kind of, last night there's a lot of upsets, and some 3 and 4 teams won that probably weren't expected to, so we'll have to kind of see how that shakes out. And there's still quite a few 3 and 4 teams playing today.
Okay.
So see hopefully a couple of them will go down, will help us out.
Yeah.
I know, one's close. Maroa is playing New Berlin. New Berlin's 3 and 4, so you'd have to expect Maroa to win that one, so that would knock them out. So there's a couple kind of playoff gurus throughout the state that we're following pretty closely, and but we kind of know if we just took care of business last night that none of that would have mattered.
Yeah.
But now you're back to watching that pretty closely, and I think you got to hope all 5 and 4s get in, because if somebody's on the chopping block, we're definitely one of them.
Well, hopefully not. With it not being so many teams per class this year, hopefully, we can. And that's your ultimate goal, making the playoffs. Obviously, you want to win every game, but we haven't made the playoffs since, 84?
84, yeah.
So that would be a huge accomplishment, and hopefully the football gods are on our side.
Yeah. We'll be watching it close, and, we're kind of, keeping a really close eye on it.
Yeah. We got a point from Manual last night.
We did. Big win over Urbana, which we expected when we kind of put our playoff point thing together. We kind of figured Manual would get them, and but yeah, we'll kind of see how it plays out, and kind of how it shakes out after today, and they kind of release some stuff tomorrow morning. We'll kind of have a clearer picture on who we need to lose week 9.
Well, take care of business against Glenwood.
Yeah. And then we know
obviously
we'll
Glenwood's going to be a tough team. They are year in, year out, but I already know the answer, but you probably haven't looked at them any at all.
Just their only film we had was their U-High film, and they beat U-High 35-0, but U-High didn't play very well that game. They had some trouble lining up, and they were able to use some formations against them. But they run the ball very effectively. Quarterback's a really good player. They fly around on defense. We're definitely gonna have our hands full, which you'd expect. But it's high school football, and anything's possible.
Absolutely.
So we'll go in there and give them our best shot.
I'll tell you what, the team that's got the most up and downs out there is MacArthur.
Yeah.
How they lose some games and last night go out and beat SHG.
Yeah, we did in our little calculation. We had them getting in at 5 and 4. We figured they would win week 9. But yeah, I
think they beat SHG.
Yeah, SHG is a really good team. Saw them on film a few different times now, and very impressive, and definitely better than I think a lot of people gave them credit for heading into the season.
What was the Rochester Glenwood game score?
63-21 or something like that.
Really? Wow.
So I'm not sure where that came. Was that did they score 21 late? I don't really.
Yeah.
I got a text from Chatham's coach now, so it's probably about the film exchange. So hopefully watch that here in a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Coach, thanks again for coming in. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got things to do on Saturday mornings. Get your team. Any bumps and bruises last night?
Probably just
healthy?
the typical. You play a physical game. You're gonna have those.
Yeah, well, we'll get them in the ice bath. Get them all healed up. And
trainer Matt will do his thing with him this morning and get him ready, back to practice Monday.
And then Friday night at Glenwood, last game of the regular season. And
we did move our JV game that was scheduled for that Monday following the Chatham game, as we moved to Saturday as well.
Okay.
So, and then we did have 2 records get broken last night. Give those guys some props. Angel Haro broke the career PAT record, was 47 by Alex Bodonich back from 16 to 19. Angel's now at 48.
Wow.
After last night, is 26 on the season. The school record is 27 on the season. So, definitely got to find the end zone for, next Friday night so he can at least tie that one. And then Keon Carson broke Titus's single season touchdown record. So he's got 21 on the year, and if he can get in the end zone next Friday, or if we're fortunate enough to play Week 10, can get in there, he will break the season point record. So
deservingly so.
Feed him the ball. Feed him the ball.
Good. In the under the bad parts of last night, there some individuals were able to get them on the record, get their name on the record board.
That's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I mean, I know football's a team sport, but whenever you can have those individual records, that means a lot.
Yeah, and Angel is going to get all those because of the great work that the offense has done and defense. Some of them
you got to score touchdowns for him to have the opportunity. Very you guys.
Yeah, very happy for those guys, and they're able to do that.
All right,
it means a lot to them.
We need the fans out in force next week because Chad will pack that place. That's a fun place to play.
Yeah,
it's a cool place. Yeah, so get out there, pack the place. Bring the Railers.
That's the goal. All right, Coach, thanks again for coming in, and we'll talk to you next Saturday, and then hopefully talk about a victory, and then we can talk some playoffs.
Yeah, we'll have hopefully a pretty good idea next Saturday morning, kind of what's going on.
Okay.
We should hopefully know whether we'll be in or out.
All right, well, if you come in here all happy, we know. If you come in here just kind of...
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully we see a happy Coach Silky.
Yeah.
But good luck next Friday, and we'll be tuning in.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, let's take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have more here on the Cheap Seats, WLC at 96.3 FM.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
The heart of memory care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM WLCN.
The boys are back. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM, broadcasting live from the Hampton Inn.
Well, have a little spirit in you. Let's go. Cheer up.
Have a waffle.
Yeah, did you have a waffle? You got a full tummy?
Something wrong with your waffle there?
Well, that's why that's there, is to show what great waffles. We don't even care if you live in town. Come out here and stay all night and get the breakfast.
Get the waffle. If you can get a waffle.
He's messing with the waffles.
The waffle line is usually long.
Jim, you're good. Tell you what, you're on top of things. Nope. Yep.
Right.
He's in playoff form. Is this the trivia? I think that's the intro to the trivia. Lloyd.
Waffle.
Nobody's got it. All right.
Let's talk some baseball. You want to talk some baseball?
Do you?
Yeah.
How about Lloyd's Phillies? Boy, taking down the Braves, who had 104 wins on the season.
Took them down like they didn't belong there.
The Phillies just waxed them 3-1, 3 games to 1, and the Braves are out. You know who else is out? The Dodgers. Arizona took care of them. So now it's going to be Philly, Arizona. How you feel about that, Lloyd?
Down like a clown.
You are
a clown. That's faux show.
So, yeah, the Phillies taking it to the Braves. And, man, some ex-Cubs had a say in that, too. So, boy, sure would like to have Castellanos on our team still.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
All you had to do was pay him.
Well, yeah. Pay him.
What about Schwarber?
Schwarber, like to have him, especially with the DH in play now. You know, that'd been nice.
Seems like a stout fellow.
I haven't seen one inning of playoff game.
I haven't either, but
no, it's been pretty good playoffs, especially the Phillies. They're cranking some home runs. Well played.
Yeah, that didn't come across the air.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I just wondered. You're all buried in that phone. What are we talking about?
I'm talking baseball.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
You know who else is playing?
Yeah. The Astros took care of the Twins, and the Rangers took care of Baltimore 3-0. So looks like it's going to be the Astros and the Rangers and
Who do you like?
in Atlanta. I don't.
Rangers.
Well,
Rangers,
Jim
take it from
likes the
Jim.
Rangers. I hope the Rangers. I'm on the Rangers.
You're on the Rangers, huh?
Nobody wants Houston to win.
No.
I tell you what, if there was ever a perfect team for you to be on, it's the Rangers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. We're on them.
How come? You're funny, man.
Big beastly men.
We did have giveaways today. We have a question for Lloyd. Lloyd, we're going to try to give you a prize today.
You can also get this out at the breakfast bar, but go
Now,
ahead.
when the Phillies acquired Steve Carlton, hey, put the phone down.
You know he has a photographic memory, right?
When the Phillies acquired Steve Carlton from the Cardinals, who did they trade to the Cardinals, and what year was it?
Rick Wise.
Rick Wise was right.
Good.
Give Jim a prize too.
71.
Oh, and the day. Year.
71?
Probably the date. What's the date? Come on.
September.
Can't be September. It had to be.
Well, you missed the date.
Well,
It
Jim
was
was
1972. Irrelevant. We have a follow-up question to win the prize. Can you tell us who's probably the only Phillies player to get caught for illegal gambling?
Mickey Morandini.
Lenny Dykstra.
I think Dykstra did.
Lenny
Yep.
Dykstra, oh, he did? Well, then let's say it's another one.
Well, that's not who you thought.
What do you always get your wife every Valentine's Day?
Kittens.
Candy. John Candy.
Kittens.
Roses.
Name a type of flower. Rose? Hey, ding,
Tulips.
ding, ding. You know what, Lloyd? You've won something. Here you go, Lloyd.
It's a signed
you're a winner.
baseball.
There you go. A Pete Rose autographed baseball. How about that? You know what? That's a pretty good win. Jim, you can have the box.
You misspelled Rose. S, not a Z.
That's a Pete Rose autographed baseball. What do you think of that? That's pretty nice. That's real.
Put that in the.
You just giving things away now, Joe?
Yeah. That,
It's the stamp.
put it in the box.
It's a stamp, he said.
Throw it in the box.
That right there. That is from a secret admirer, a fan.
Ooh.
There's a secret admirer out there that wanted to give you a prize, and so we had to have a few questions, which you were close on. Close enough. You're a winner, Lloyd.
Well, Jim just gets the box.
Yeah.
No, Jim needs to give the box to Lloyd, and then we'll have a little prize thing for you another time, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
Because Jim was on it.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
He said, that's easy.
Taylor Swift autograph ball.
Hey, how about Swifties? I'd like to get some Swiftie shirts.
Oh, gosh. This show.
Is there any rumor that she's wanting to break up with him and she's going to buy the Chiefs and then fire him? Is there any rumor of that?
How about, is it all a setup? Is it another NFL gimmick?
I'm pretty sure it's set up. Like I'm pretty sure they planned this out. Like, hey, are you coming to game night? And she'd be like, yeah. And
I'm
then,
pretty sure she's ruined football.
Yeah,
really.
It could be an NFL gimmick.
I think she made it
Sell
better.
jerseys. Get the hoop. You got a lot of Swifties watching football now. Never watched it.
My wife didn't know who Travis Kelce was until
he became a Swiftie.
Jeez.
I want to be a Swiftie. What do you have to do?
Just
Swift, all right.
go to the concert.
I'm going to be a Swiftie.
I'll sell you a ticket.
Oh, that's right. You're going, aren't you?
I'm not going. No.
How much were those tickets?
More than I would pay for.
Yeah. When is that concert? You got them though, right?
I got them. It's November of 2024. Yeah. We're in 2023, fellas.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Until you see the bank statement.
Yeah, sometime we need to have somebody come in and talk Swifties and just tell us all about.
I've got a daughter that can tell you everything.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about the popularity of her and why and how and all that stuff.
There was a photo taken of me driving around the Jeep the other day, and somebody put, "How basic is this?" because we were in the Starbucks drive-through as well. So I said, yeah, well,
listen to Swiftie.
I said it gets a little more basic than that because my daughter and I were blaring Taylor Swift.
Oh boy, is that something that we don't need to see.
I tell you, if you make the daughter happy, then you're doing something right.
Jake, we're gonna need you to get your wallet out.
Yeah,
pull the card.
Yeah. Give me the man card.
I get it.
You lost it.
Listen, I went shooting rifles that day. So was that offset it?
Yeah, you got it back.
Hey, Jim, our secret admirer just sent me a text that said that he appreciates all the coverage that you two do.
And he can also sign a Pete Rose ball for you.
And next week,
he'll have a Mickey Mantle ball.
If you tell us who you want on the ball, we'll have that for you next week.
Freshly signed.
Mickey Mantle, right from the grave.
They're really looking at this autograph, secret admirer. They don't think it's real. So
I don't think you say Baby Ruth. I think it's Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Baby Ruth.
And there's chocolate on that ball. And peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter?
Oh, no, that's a Reese's.
You got peanut butter.
What in the world?
Just messing with
Pee Wee Reese?
I went too quickly for you guys over in the slow
Way
lane.
too fast.
Let me pull back over in the right-hand lane.
Way too fast.
Please do.
Okay, it's 9:30. Let's go to a break.
We got a caller coming.
You running this show?
No, Jim told me this situation.
Oh.
It is 9:30. We will be taking a break, and at 9:35, we'll be talking to Coach Lyons.
Oh, well then let's go to break.
Boy, his voice got about as high as it's been in a while.
Yeah, he does. When he gets excited, he could probably sing some Taylor Swift with that voice.
I don't know a Taylor Swift song, but I'm a Swiftie.
Yeah, all right. Well, Joe says we need to take a break, so let's take a break. We come back, we'll have Coach Lyons on with us, talk about that big dub for the Spartans.
The dub.
All right, stay tuned here in the Chiefs.
This is Tom McCarthy for the Philadelphia Phillies, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo.
.3 broadcasting live from the Hampton Inn on the west side of Lincoln. And joining us now, Coach Lyons. Good morning, Coach.
Hey, guys. I tell you what, this is a playoff qualifying radio team if I've ever heard one.
Oh, yeah, that's what we like.
We're on the verge. We're hoping to make the playoffs here on the radio station. Our points are pretty low, though.
Yeah.
Gotta beef up that non-conference schedule, guys.
We get beat up by the Chicago area.
Yeah, we're 9-0, but still, I don't know we're gonna make it.
Number one in Logan County.
Way up here too.
Hey, get that glass slipper on, guys, and make a run.
That's exactly right.
Well, it sounds like that's exactly what the Olympia Spartans are doing right now, Coach. A big win at Auburn last night. Shut them out. You got to be pretty pleased this morning with that outcome.
Yeah, I really felt like that was the most complete game we've played this year. We really executed our game plan in all three phases last night. The kids, it was senior night. I know I've told you guys several times, we just have a great group of seniors, and I know they last time, potential last time on that field. Well, they didn't want it to be the last time, and so we told them, if you win this one, you got a pretty good shot at having a home playoff game. So let's go out there and get off to a fast start, which is something we've really kind of struggled to do. We've had some bad first quarters this year, and that was not at all the case last night. We ran on the field ready to play. We got off to a good start.
Nothing like putting on pressure on your kids, hey, you win this one, let's go, But
right. This group, they've played in a lot of big games now, and so I think they handle it well. They know what I guess they have a good understanding of what they need to get done, and they don't shy away from. I told them, pressure's a privilege. Expectations are a privilege, and there's been a lot of years where there haven't been a lot of expectations, and the fact that this group has them is a credit to them.
Well, let's talk a little bit about, we talk a lot about offense and all that, but, when you're shutting teams out like you did last night, tell us about some of the defensive stars you had last night.
Well, I tell you what, I think, people see the points that we're putting up and they want to talk about our offense, but I think a big part of that is how how great we've been defensively this year. I thought Coach Murray had a tremendous game plan this week. And
Coach Murray, how's he doing?
He's doing great. He's, he was, I think he was ready to dance a little bit after the game last night. He was excited, and rightfully so. Just kind of an interesting fact about our team. I think we've only given up 14 second half points the whole year, guys. So
that's pretty good.
So we have a great group. it starts up front. Nolan Yeary, who's a 3-year starter for us at D-line, is, he was in their backfield the whole night. I mean, we were only rushing 3, but we were getting home last night, which is critical. If you can bring 3 and still get to the quarterback, and you can drop 8 in coverage, you have a chance to turn them over. And that, we had 2 picks last night. I think that it starts with those guys, him, Bentley Wise, and Kyle Gellner, and they did a really nice job. And then I honestly think we probably have. Oh, we got to have one of the best linebacking corps in Central Illinois. I mean, we got 4 kids there that are just really, really good. Chase Litweiler, led by him. He was an all-area player last year as a junior. And it's just a tackling machine, man. He's everywhere. He put some hellacious hits on guys last night. He just plays so hard. And then Cade Lawler and Blake Youngren, who are also seniors. Blake had a big interception early in the game on their first position. They ran an out route, and he jumped it and took it back to the 3-yard line. And then Cade just had he's just everywhere. He just plays so hard. And then we have one junior in that group, Cole Bauer, who's, this is his first year starting, but we're seeing him get better every single week. And then our secondary is just, they're very experienced group. Our 2 safeties, Jack Pagel and Nick Olson. I think Nick leads the whole area in interceptions. I think he got his 5th interception last night. And then we got our 2 corners were Braden Nystrom and Cohen Alexander. I mean, we're just very veteran on that group. I think 9 of the 11 of those guys started last year. So
you've had 2 or 3 shutouts this year, right?
Yeah, yep, we have. We've had we're just, the kids, they're locked in. They have a good feeling for the game plan. They're studying the scouting reports, and they know they have. And when you got a team that's just that dedicated to watching film and doing all those things, you got a chance to go out there and really make it hard for people, and that's exactly what they're doing.
And you don't want to make Coach Murray mad, because he's a pretty scary guy when he's mad.
Yeah, he's got that Irish temper,
He'll get mad, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So you moved to 6-2, and who we have next week?
We play Porta next week.
And unfamiliar. What's Porter's record? They're on the bubble.
I think they're 1-7.
Okay, and where's that at?
It's at Porta.
Obviously, you told us that's your last game, huh? Hey, they have a nice facility over there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I tell you what, most of the people in the Sangamo do. I mean, it's fun to go to all these different places. This will be actually my first time over there. I've never been over there, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. A lot of the places that we went this year are actually places I've never been to. Just our paths never really went down that way before we came into this league. So I've heard it's nice.
So have you? Obviously, I know that everybody now is looking at the outcome, the playoffs. You get in, you do this, you do that. Any ideas on what's going to happen if you get that last game and jump in there 7-2?
Yeah, I mean, I would think that if we can get this last one, we'll have a good chance to host a home playoff game, which is always cool. It's a lot of fun to host, and as far as who we draw, I think there's a lot that can change over this last week, so it's really hard to predict. You just always hope you don't draw somebody from your own league. I mean, you want the playoffs to be about playing somebody that you're unfamiliar with. Now if that happens down the road, certainly you're okay with that, which is what happened to us last year. Yep. But it's fun to just have that true playoff experience, and I'm hoping that's what we get. And I just a lot of things have to shake out, a lot of moving parts. Who goes 1A, who goes 2A.
Next Saturday's north, a lot of fun.
South,
That's a lot of fun next Saturday.
Yeah, but it's that Saturday, you know, when you're sitting there waiting for the selection show, you know how those guys in the NCAA tournament feel when you're there. You're just waiting to see your name pop up and everybody cheers, and those playoff parties, those are a lot of fun. You know, I'm glad our kids got to experience it last year, and I'm sure over there in Lincoln, that's going to be a great experience for those guys and that community.
Now, throw out there, how does like your typical fan, how would they follow that? And is it on the IHSA website?
Well, you know, it's kind of weird. We just got an email. Usually it's on the CW. And somehow this year the CW signed a national contract to show a college football game next Saturday evening.
Must have been money involved.
So actually the way to watch it now is on the NFHS app.
Yeah, they want you to pay for it.
And as I say, and now somebody else can make money.
That's exactly right. So now you're going to have to watch it. If you want to watch it live, you're going to have to watch it on that app. And
you got the app, Coach?
Now, I don't know if that's true in your area. You know, I know they said the Peoria area, that affiliates. I don't know if the Springfield area affiliate's going to get what they're going to show. So,
Joe, what can you tell us on that?
I'll have to look into that and get back with you. I don't have any idea.
It will be fake news.
It will be guaranteed. No investigating on that.
You'll probably get like a rerun of Dawson's Creek or something, you know?
It might be something to do with the Swifties. We don't know. I mean, it might be a Swiftie show.
Sounds like Coach watches a lot of CW. And he knows exactly what's on.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what, he's got a soft side to him. No doubt about it. I bet he knows all about that Bachelorette thing.
Gets me up and going in the morning like some James Vanderbeek guys, you know?
He even knows who's on it.
Well, I was just going to say, can you tell us a little about who's winning in that Bachelorette show right now? Do you know? Do you have
no idea.
He's got it taped,
like
Joe.
the old guy right now?
Listen, I'm sure he's waiting until the season's over so he can watch the whole thing.
He misses some during football.
I recorded it all.
He doesn't like commercials. He don't like commercials.
Nobody likes those commercials.
Yeah, so he just fast forward.
You know, people that use them.
The truth comes out about Coach Lyons.
Yeah.
Well, you know, in your free time, you got to have balance in your life. You know, guys, I gotta tone down my macho side by sitting and watching some soap operas with a box of tissues. So.
Did you get your morning walk in?
Yeah, this is the first time you guys caught me where I wasn't walking. I'm probably not huffing and puffing today. Most of the listeners probably think I'm some kind of mouth-breathing Neanderthal right now. So,
we'll put your picture up on the website next to Taylor Swiftie.
Yeah, right. Me and Travis Kelce, same boat. Both equally eligible bachelors, I'm sure.
Did you know who Travis Kelce was until Swiftie came up?
No, I did my grocery shopping already this morning, guys.
Wow.
My kids are coming over here about 10 o'clock. Gonna have some chili cheese dogs today. Always a favorite.
That sounds good.
Can't go wrong with those. Watch a little College Game Day. I enjoy my Saturday mornings, that's for sure.
When you're breaking out the game film.
And how could I leave out talking to you guys? I mean, that's the highlight.
Highlight of most people's days, I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah.
There you go. Number one rated
between 9 and
in Logan
10.
County between 9 and 10.
Yep.
15, 20 straight years, whole bunch of them.
Yeah, right.
Coach, we'll congratulations, and we'll let you get back to whatever you're doing and watch the rest of that Bachelorette.
Sounds good.
We know you have it
Thanks
on pause.
for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
And we're going to talk to you next Saturday before the big show.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Have a great weekend.
You too,
guys.
Coach.
Yep. See ya.
Yep.
Selection Saturday. Boy, it's going to be.
Sounds like somebody could download an app and have a whole bunch of friends over.
Yeah.
Somebody could. Boy, it got silent here, didn't it? It sure got silent.
That's me.
Let's all go to Jim's house.
We were all going to Jim's.
What about that?
His wife will be so mad.
Jungle Jim's.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, going back to the game last night, I feel like we left some stuff off the table. I mean, we didn't talk about some of the plays that were made and whatnot, but I mean, we had, besides the offensive side, we did have some big defensive plays too. I mean, they got negated. Frank Sanders had a monster game.
Frank Sanders is tough and fast.
Wow. I mean, his name was said about 40 times in the first half.
I thought they were selling fried chicken. Oh, there was Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
They said Frank so often.
I mean, what a game he had. And Kobe Glenn as well. He was all over the field.
Kobe Glenn's a stud, too. And how about the big pick that your nephew had?
My nephew can catch a ball.
Yeah, I thought he wore mittens, but all of a sudden his hands were out.
Man, his hands were out, and I think Kobe might even tip the ball a little bit to him. I'm not saying that. But yeah, just gave him an opportunity to make the correct play there.
Those Johnsons were never known to catch things.
No, they weren't. Well, they probably caught some things we're not going to talk about.
Listen, man, they've got stuff.
Yeah,
there's cream. There's cream for it.
There's antibiotics.
Yeah, good old Tater. Tater was downfield in coverage and made a nice play.
That was a
over
great
the
play.
shoulder.
He kind of looked like Butkus on that. That big 51 on. Running the ball. But, back to Sanders, I saw him chase the quarterback I think it was the quarterback. Somebody downfield, and he took a great angle at him.
Oh, yeah.
And made a nice play.
That happened right in front of us there.
And, we spoke earlier about.
Probably saved a touchdown there.
For sure.
Him and Colby both, I believe, saved maybe 2 touchdowns apiece by the plays they made.
So you can't score 2 touchdowns on one play.
No, multiple.
You can
multiple plays.
And when we spoke earlier about Keon, I mean Keon's name is mentioned constantly, but boy, when he went to the edge and was just blitzing every down, he's there. He's causing havoc, and that quarterback would have to dance around, and then somebody else would get a sack.
Well, I mean, he's coming around the side there. His height is an advantage when they can't see you, and he was coming around there as quick as a hiccup and got in the backfield. I mean, it was fun to watch. I was like, what was that kid doing?
Well, we brought up Bunner, and you got to bring that right back down to the offensive line. That they were opening holes, and Bunner's running through there, falling forward, which we always talk about.
You saw guys bouncing off him last, which was
reminded me of Bogdanovich. Going up the middle of that field, that kid was tough.
That's some of the most fun football you can watch is when you're sending that big fullback up the middle, and kids are just bouncing off him, just shedding them and moving forward and falling forward. It's
dragging
fun
the pile,
the pile. That's fun.
The pig, I like to call him. Where's it at? He missed it. You got to have that.
You thought he would have been ready.
That proverbial pig that can run up the middle of the field, fall forward, get you 6-8 yards. Yeah, he was doing last night. We ended up on the wrong side of it, but it was a
fun game.
It was a fun game. Things were going on. Just
if you had more games like that, there'd be a lot of kids want to play a lot more football on both sides of the ball. On and the other team as well, because UI over the last couple of years have had issues as well. If you have games that you see like that and not the big blowouts, it's going to be a lot more entertaining for a lot of kids.
I think that one kid,
you got a
freshman last night, that running back.
Yeah. Just a monster.
Yeah. Life. His name's Life something. Yeah, Lyfe. Life.
He was the fullback, wasn't he?
I think he's tailback.
Yeah. He's fast. Quick as
a good football team. I mean, they're a good football team. So.
And they've got the cell there. They get to play all their home games at ISU. How fun is that?
Yep. And they can go a little ways out and find talent if they needed to, and that has to be a little bit of a help if you had some coaching staff that can go around recruiting talent.
Yeah. Well, the Raiders need to go to Chatham and win a big one, and that's a tough task, I will say. They got their hands full for sure. So go get a fun place. Get the crowd out there. Yeah. They have a great stadium.
Great facility, yeah.
And they run in out of that end zone at that one end and stuff and take over the field. It's pretty it's good high school football.
Yeah. Well, let's take another quick commercial break. We come back, we'll wrap it up here on the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
If you're Concerned, unhappy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it? Then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual, and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
And you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Lloyd, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Do
just a little groove, just fall back in it for a minute.
That's on you.
A little pop and locking.
Yeah, pop and lock, fall back in it.
Fall back in it. I don't even know what that means. Oh God, this show is crap.
This show is crap.
This show is crap.
Yeah,
that's for show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. So a gloomy Saturday morning. Any college football games worth talking about, Joe? You were supposed to go to Notre Dame, chickened out.
Yeah, no, big game. I'm going to watch it tonight. USC Notre Dame. Who's not going to watch that?
Lots of big.
Our future Cardinal quarterback's playing tonight.
Illinois, they're a 13.5-point underdog against Maryland.
Not even a chance. That team is awful.
Where's that game at?
Maryland.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, last Friday I snuggled into the old recliner. Thought, well, I'll watch the Railers and I'll watch the Illini. It was an early football night for Scott.
Got Oregon and Washington.
Yeah, Oregon, Washington.
What time's that game? We know.
That's at 2:30.
Woo, doggy now.
That'll be a good game right there.
That's a fun game. Washington's tough.
They're tough.
Oh, Miami, North Carolina. That could be an interesting one. UCLA, Oregon State.
Ookla.
And that's really about it today, boys.
Miami, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Both top 25.
Yep.
Winnable game for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
The Hurricane. I kind of like the
Hurricanes. Yeah. USC, Notre Dame, number 10, number 21. Why wouldn't you go to that?
I got other stuff going on, man. I can't go.
His wife wouldn't let him.
And it's good that she was going. So
she was going until she said she wasn't going.
Until she said you weren't going. I got too many things going on. I can't.
I can see Joe all excited. Michelle like, nope.
It's 2 solid days of being gone.
Yeah. UCLA, Oregon State. Another good one today. 4-1 and 5-1. Lots of good things happening. Lots of good things.
Lots of good things. And a couple Sundays now. We have to get Rob Murphy on the phone.
The
Murph call in. What is?
Don't ask questions.
Yeah, what is going on with that?
It's a phone.
Anyway, let's get back to what everybody cares about. Who the Bears play this week?
The Vikings. It's a winnable. Yeah, we could go 8-0 the next 8 weeks.
You heard it here first, folks.
Told you 12.
Hey, they're
12-5 still on the table, boys.
Can the Bears beat Rochester at Rochester?
Oh yeah.
Did you just say, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
They can't beat Rochester?
I don't think so.
Just quit talking.
I don't think.
Because every time
they're going to put up
comes
some
out of your mouth,
points.
it just makes
Can
me
the
feel
Bears
a little
beat the
bit
Cardinals?
dumber.
They're going to put up
the Cardinals.
No,
we play this year.
No, they can't play the Cardinals.
Might end up 3-0, but yeah,
they can't.
We're betting on that game.
We're betting.
Yes, on that game, and it's going to be a piece of your clothing against a piece of my clothing.
Okay.
Oh,
hope you like Railer gear.
These two are swapping undies later.
No, it'll be my choice on your gear and your choice on my gear.
Oh yeah, I'm sure your closet's full of good stuff.
Oh, he's in the closet.
Yeah.
Keep looking at that watch, just like our fans. Is it 10?
Got a T-shirt from 1970.
They're waiting for bonus coverage.
I got a T-shirt from the '84 playoffs. I'm going to wear in.
Playoffs?
We'll wear that. Maybe I'll wear
next Saturday.
It does not.
I better lose some weight.
It ain't gonna fit you.
It's going to be snug.
It's medium.
But you know what? It's radio and YouTube.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for us today, guys. Thanks to Coach Sikowski and Coach Lyons for calling in. Good luck to those.
Good luck to both of them. Let's
Friday
go. We need W's
next
next week.
Saturday, playoff selection Saturday. Playoffs. Yeah, we're talking playoffs. So thanks for tuning in to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Good day.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.